So San Diego erupted in chaos this week as ICE did its job enforcing federal law in courthouses. Tom Homan, President Trump's border czar, took the fight to sanctuary city policies, telling the left exactly what they need to hear. There is no sanctuary for a public safety threat or a national security threat. Leftist activists poured into the streets with chants, banners, and outrage, demanding that judges ignore their duty to enforce immigration law and let criminals walk free. Flashbangs cracked through the night as law enforcement struggled to restore order. We've seen this before, guys. The left screaming about compassion while judges rebel against the law they swore to uphold. But Tom Homan? He's not backing down. Today, we're exposing the truth behind the San Diego protests, the left war on federal law, and why judges are now part of the problem. Stay with us as we break down what Homan's stand means for our republic. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. We're going to talk about why Tom Homan's defense of ICE courthouse arrests is exactly what America needs and why the left's rebellion against the rule of law is a threat to our republic. So as you guys know, Tom Homan is no stranger to controversy, but his message on May 30th was as straightforward as it gets. He said there is no sanctuary for a public safety threat. That's the plain truth. ICE agents have the right and the duty to arrest criminal aliens wherever they are, even in courthouses. And Tom Homan is going Tom Homan in this clip. Let's check this out. He's staying up to him. We're going to cut to some of the protests that took place in San Diego over the weekend. It's typical.
ICE was the only law enforcement agency that had a policy: you can't arrest somebody at a courthouse, you can't arrest somebody at a medical center, you can't arrest somebody at a church. And look, there's no sanctuary for a public safety threat or national security threat. So when we lifted that policy, it's like we're not going to raid schools. We're not going to go and raid a school, but if we have an MS-13 member that's a senior in this high school, and we know he's there now, we've been looking for him, we'll work with local authorities to arrest that MS-13 member. Law enforcement does that every day, every other law enforcement agency. So we're no different. But there's no sanctuary for public safety threats and national security threats. But courthouses, look, I've been in courthouses many times, where I watched a father getting arrested in a courtroom for not paying child support. So why can't ICE go in a courthouse and arrest a significant public safety threat? It's the right thing to do. Take them off the streets and put. And look, if the local prosecutor, the state or federal prosecutor, want to continue with the prosecution, they simply got to agree with us, take them back in custody, let us know when you're done with them. But there's no sanctuary for illegal aliens or a public safety threat in this country.
So I've had the pleasure of meeting Tom Homan a couple times, and